Are you sold on Wilson?
Yeah, I am. I even think the Jets are in an enviable position because it almost reminds me a little bit when the Knicks had the fourth pick in the draft and Porzingis fell to them, right? Because it was going to be Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and you knew that Porzingis was going to be the fourth guy, so you kind of had to take him, and he fell into your lap, and maybe he was going to be the best guy. I feel that way about Zach Wilson. Yes, I did not see him nearly as much as I saw Justin Fields. And about a month ago, when everyone was talking Zach Wilson ahead of Justin Fields, would everyone lose their mind? Justin Fields going to be excellent. Why would you put Zach Wilson ahead of him? Since then, I've watched a lot more Zach Wilson. He looks like the truth to me, y'all. Like, who knows how it translates on the next level. But if I had to guess, I think he has a good shot to be the best quarterback in this class, including Trevor Lawrence. Yes, you'd have to take Lawrence first. He has, he checks every box. But damn, Zach Wilson looks like the truth to me. And I think that the Jets, the fact that they're drafting second, so the Trevor Lawrence decision is off their plate, they just get to take Zach Wilson, is an enviable position. I am a believer.
I want to apologize to Zach Wilson ahead of time. I have not really watched him play. I have not watched him play. I mean, stop the presses. I live in New York. Even though I spent some time in L.A., I apologize that I didn't watch Brigham Young University. I truly apologize. I truly apologize that I was not exposed, you understand, to their games or whatever. So I watched some stuff on YouTube, and Max, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm not trying to dismiss, not even disagree with your breakdown and what you said, Max. I get it. I watched him. I watched his arm talent. I watched the wheels. I see him. He looks a little bit undersized at times, etc. Mm-hmm. But overall, I see the skills there. But Max, you know where I'm going. I know Molly knows where I'm going. Pastor Spears, come on now. You know where I'm going. Competition. I know. I saw who Trevor Lawrence played against. Mm-hmm. I saw who Justin Fields played against. I ain't even thinking about Trey Lance and North Dakota State because Carson Wentz, he's done made life hard for him the way he nosedived over the last year, even though I believe in Carson Wentz and I believe there's an upside to that. Let me break down. I think it's my obligation, Max, Molly, Pastor Spears. I think it's my obligation to bring up the competition that Luke Wilson played against this year. May I?
Sure.
Navy, Troy, Louisiana Tech, UTSA, Houston, Texas State, Western Kentucky, Boise State, North Alabama. Oh, by the way, you lost to Coastal Carolina.
Who's who?
San Diego State, and of course UCF. I mean, I apologize. I apologize. Forget to Mel Kiper, to Todd McShay, to the NFL aficionados out there, the former NFL players who have forgotten more football than I would ever know, to Maximilian. I mean, I'm sure I know why you appreciate, BYU grad. It's not Columbia, but there's a relationship there. I get it, Max. But all I'm trying to say is this.
BYU
all I'm trying to say is this. Competition matters. And when I just named who I named, when we talked about the playoffs, when we talked about teams in the top 10, top 15, top 20 ranked teams in the nation, did any of those names come up? I'm just saying. Zach Wilson, my brother, I'm rooting for you. I wish all the best. I just don't know.
Listen, man. First, Zach Wilson is tremendously talented. Let me say that. Okay. All right. The things that he's done, his arm strength, his ability to make all script plays, the throws, all of that stuff is successful. And he does, if you're looking at his film, he does give his receivers did a phenomenal job winning 50-50 balls this year as well. So it looks like Zach Wilson has the goods. As my issue, okay? And I'm not, to that point, I'm not one of these quarterback breakdown gurus. I look at the game from a defensive perspective. I'm more terrified of Justin Fields than I am of Zach Wilson. All right, let me just say that. And if you're asking me, am I sold on Zach Wilson? I ain't sold on none of these quarterbacks because we don't know if any of them are going to turn out to be good. But what we doing at this point, as we get closer to the draft, is we basically drafting off traits and potential. That's what we're talking about, right? Obviously, everybody thinks Trevor Lawrence translates immediately and he'll be Jacksonville's pick and he'll go in and be inserted, be a starter and have success in the same vein as we saw Justin Herbert this year in Los Angeles with the Chargers. So me being sold on Zach Wilson would be an absolute lie if I told y'all that. Do I think he has a very high ceiling and can pan out to be a really good quarterback in this league? Absolutely. With that being said, there is nothing that tells me Zach Wilson from Brigham Young is a better quarterback than Justin Fields. All right, and let's get rid of Ohio State and the competition. I'm not even talking about that. What I'm talking about is if we're drafting these guys off potential and what their ceilings are,
Marcus,
Justin Fields should
or maybe
be
Trey
the guy.
Lance if you're
Max and Marcus Spears. I'm sorry, but you know me. Who said that? Randy Mueller. I would remind everybody, let me introduce you to Randy Mueller. He was an executive for 9 years in the NFL. Seattle, New Orleans, Miami. In 9 seasons, he had 2 winning seasons. 2. Okay, and the last year he was an executive was for the Miami Dolphins in 2007, who were 1-15.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.